YouTube. We are back to your regular scheduled programming. And I want to let you guys know a lot has happened since the last time we checked in. So let's go over the facts, right? So the facts are, my Tigers blew a game to the USC Trojans that we should have won. We had them jokers beat. So hopefully we get to the playoffs and we can see them chumps again, because we should have beat them. We had them beat. Secondly, we've been hit with a hurricane. So Hurricane Francine has hit the Baton Rouge area. So that was number 2. With all that being said, that is not why we are here today. The reason we are here today is because we got another banger. And with that being said, we are ready to show you what it is. And as promised, your boy always keeps his promises. And as I promised in prior videos, we have touched down with a new motor. And that is the TORP TM25. But more importantly, I got a few other cool little things I want to show you guys. So let's get right to it, and we'll show you what we got today. So right here, of course, like I promised, we have the TM25 motor from TORP Motors. Should be a really good upgrade for the bike. Last but not least, let's check out, we all going down here to the general store as we do in the South. We got over here in the general store, we've got some really cool pieces that I wanted to tell everybody about from a company that I have been putting some pieces on the bike from, some accessories, and they're really innovative, a really cool outlook on these types of bikes and the accessories that they make for them, and that is SKRMOD. We've been SKRMODifying our bike over here. So with that said, we got the power pulley system that they've released, and it's slotted. So if you get any dirt, any sand, any mud in your belt pulley system, it should be able to push it through. Also with that, we have it's supposed to be double, at least twice the strength of your regular belt. This is a carbon fiber belt. It's almost a quarter more wide too. It fits these pulleys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this pulley off the TORP. We're gonna put this beautiful piece on. Now, if you guys don't have a TORP, please remember, it is important. I'm gonna show you. It's counterclockwise. It's got a reverse thread on this thing, so you guys keep that in mind. So let me get set up in here. We are gonna get the bike stationed up. We're gonna get it set up on the stand, and we're gonna drop that motor first, actually. So we're not gonna put it on the stand. We're gonna drop that motor, get all that set up, and then we'll check back into town in a little bit. So we're gonna see y'all in a minute. All right, here before we get started, I wanted to show you guys a couple little accessories that I've already put on the bike that I didn't do a video for. They were just small little things I added that are from SKRMOD. So shout out SKRMOD. And I also wanted to give them guys a shout out to their customer service. They are top notch so far from what I've dealt with. Have some other things coming from them too. I'm not Surronster or anything. I don't have that type of status. Shout out GEAUX. But I'm paying for all these upgrades, so I'm having to wait. They're not sending them to me first. I'm having to wait just like anybody else, just like you would. So, but with that being said, let me show you guys a couple of these little accessories that we got on here, man. So, if you guys ever have had a moto or a bigger bike, a lot of them have a steering lock, a little bit of extra security. Well, Surrons don't. Well, SKRMOD fixed that. So they have a steering lock that you can add here. Use just a couple bolts here and here, and you've got your keyhole here. And they have a key that they send with it here. And basically, you line it up, and it locks your steering in. So we'll line it up. We'll lock it in real quick. I'll show you guys. Watch. So there it is. Steering's locked. So if anybody tries to move your bike, they're gonna have to physically, literally pick it up. Otherwise, if they try to roll it, they're just gonna roll in a circle. They're not going anywhere doing that. So that's a pretty cool little added security feature. I mean, of course, these bikes are so light, you can pick it up, probably put it on your shoulder and run with it. But, you know, that's just a little extra thing that is added to it. And also I wanted to show you guys the SKRMOD rear extended fender. It's one of the flex fenders. If you ever seen or had one of those, it flexes. So if we loop, which I have before, I've been known to loop before, so I won't be crushing my my rear fender if I loop it this time, hopefully. So with that, you can pair this fender with their tail light, and it's a tail light. It's on right now. You probably couldn't barely even see it except for the flash. It's made to be up under the fender to where you can't see it unless you're almost directly behind the bike, which is really cool. If I put my hand under, you can see the tail light. But if I didn't have my hand or anything under there, you couldn't even really tell it was on, because it's covered up by the shell of the fender. But when you get behind it, check it out. I think it's pretty cool. It's the sequential tail light, so it sequences. It's the only mode it has. It doesn't stay on, or you can't just have it solid. It's just like that. But I think it's a really cool looking tail light. It's not like the old one that hangs down and is all in the way. It really opens up the geometry of the bike, which is really cool. I really enjoy that. So just a couple cool little things. And then I used some of their they had these stencils on their rear fender already, but they sent me a few, and I used them on the stock front fender for the Ron. But I think that looks really good too. But they have a widened front fender that SKRMOD has on their website. I'm probably gonna get that one because it looks a lot better than the stock. But with that said, guys, we about to get the tools out. We're gonna drop this motor, and we're gonna get back to y'all in a minute. So we're gonna check y'all on a few. See you. All right, folks, we are back, and we've got the skid plate off. We've got the TORP TC500 controller cover off. We've got all of the wires exposed, as you can see here. And so what we're gonna do next, guys, is we're going to disconnect the blue, green, and yellows. We're gonna leave these on because the blue, green, and yellows go to the motor. We are going to disconnect, we're gonna cut open this boot, we're gonna disconnect the hall sensor, and after that, we'll take off our little Kimimoto motor cover. I kinda like that little motor cover. It slides open. I really like this motor cover, but I just wanted to show you guys the progress. We got the battery out, of course. We are working safely, and we're gonna get back to y'all in a few minutes whenever we check back in with the motor, the new motor. So see y'all in a few. All right, folks, we are back. We have the motor dropped. We've got the new motor dressed and ready. Oh, he's dressed to kill too. Oh, he's looking good. Oh yeah, we got the SKRMOD pulley on there. And I can't even lie to you folks, it was a task getting this bolt broke loose, man. I can't even lie. They put some, looks like green Loctite on this thing, and it was an absolute beast. I had to call one of my homeboys over here to come help me out. Shout out CeeLo, appreciate you, bro. And yeah, so that was an absolute beast. But we got it. He had to put his large impact on it, and we knocked it out. So we dropped the old motor. As you can see, we got the old stocky right there. We haven't taken off the pulley here or the belt. We're gonna do that next after we mount the new motor and whatnot. But we have disconnected all of our wires. We've taken off, if you can see hanging down there, finally, I've been needing to do that, the kickstand wire. So it's been disconnected from the kickstand, but I was just lazy. I never took it off the bike. But yeah, so that's where we at with the progress. And we're gonna check back in with you guys whenever we get a little further, maybe right after we get the new motor on. So we're gonna see y'all then. See you in a minute. All right, folks, we back and we have the new motor on that thing. And boy, does she look good. Let's check it out. So there she is in all her glory. And we've got the SKRMOD pulley on the, I mean, you call it a pulley or a sprocket, whatever you want to call it. We got the SKRMOD pulley on the motor. Got the motor mounted. Joker looks good. We still gotta adjust everything, tighten everything down. We only got it kind of sitting in there. Well, we have everything wired in. We've got the torque controller wired back up. We've got the cover put back on, snugged up. We have the bash guard put back on, snugged up. Well, not snugged up, but we got it loose because we're gonna tighten down the motor and everything. But we gotta take the other pulley and this belt off next. So that's what we're gonna be doing next. I haven't figured out which way I'm gonna do it, which method I'm gonna use, but we're gonna see. So we're gonna check back in with y'all in a minute whenever I get back to doing the pulley and all that jazz. So we'll see y'all in a few. All right, folks and fam, we are back, and I just wanted to give you guys an update and show you the method in which I am taking this jack shaft off and doing all that. Well, to be quite honest with you, I already took it off, so I'll show you guys how I did it. And the way I did it, you don't have to take the swing arm off. You don't have to disconnect any of all that. You don't have to disconnect the linkage or triangle, any of that jazz, or the shock. I went for the method where you have to take off the least amount of things possible. I didn't even have to take the chain off. So what I did was I pushed through the jack shaft bolt with one of these pieces of it's 3/8 just steel. And after I did that, I pushed it back through to where it was only, if you can see, only flush right here with the bearings, right? Did the same thing on the other side. That way I could take out the jack shaft from the bottom. Took the jack shaft out and I have it over here, and I wanted to show you guys a quick comparison. Well, real quick, I wanted to let you know also, to do it this way, you have to take off, if you have a peg brace, you have to take off your peg brace. So I just took off my pegs and peg brace as a whole. So you'll see those laying here. But I wanted to show you guys the difference in these two pulleys. This is the stock pulley and jack shaft still on there. I'm gonna take this pulley off and we're gonna be replacing it with this it's heavier too, you can feel the difference. But it's supposed to be at least double the strength steel. And also, if you look at the two different belts, you can see them here. Look, this is stock. This is the carbon fiber belt. Look how much thicker it is. So if you look, this covers the entire surface area of this pulley, but it's a smaller pulley than this one. So when you match these up, I mean, it is flush. It's the entire surface area. And boy, you can smell that carbon fiber. If you've ever been around carbon fiber, you smelled it, you know what it smells like. It's very distinct. So that's how we did it. We got the sweat rolling now. Check us out. Oh yeah, we got the sweat rolling now. So we're gonna get back to it. We're gonna try to take that pulley off, put the other one on. We're gonna put it back on the same way we took it off. So we're gonna go through the bottom to put it back on. So should be a pretty easy task, but it's hot nonetheless. So we're gonna check back with you guys in a minute and hopefully we get it done. So see y'all in a few. Woo. Okay folks, we are checking back in. We got the pulleys on the motor. We got the pulleys on the bike. We got the motor installed. We got the tensioner set up. Everything good to go with that. So I took it out for a little test ride. We did our calibration. I know there's plenty of videos on YouTube about all that, but we want to give you guys a quick look at what it looks like. So this motor looks excellent when it's installed on the bike, man. I can't even lie. Shout out SKRMOD. We got your pulley system put on. We got your belt put on. Everything seems to be square and level. So give you another look at the other side. Got the TORP TM25. So everything should be good to go. We're gonna do a few little checks on some bolts, tightening some bolts and stuff, and some nuts, making sure everything's good to go. But yeah, so the next time you guys see me, we will be giving this thing a test ride, and we'll be giving it a shout. All right, ladies and gents, what is good? We are back on the initial test ride. It is a beautiful evening. I am hot as hell though, because I got my riding jacket on just in case I bust my ass or something goes wrong with the bike. I don't think anything will. I'll trust my own mechanic work, but just in case, we put this hot ass riding jacket on. And my first initial thoughts with the TM25 motor is, damn, this thing is way smoother than the stock motor, and I mean way smoother. Oh, you can tell right off the bat. Now, my thoughts with the pulley system, this thing pulls hard, man. This thing pulls extremely hard now. I mean, I got mine set at 15 kilowatts in sport, and I don't want to go higher, and it can go up to 25. I might put it at 20 on my way back on this video, but all right, folks, we are back. We right here by this main road. Let's see what top speed we can get with field weakening at 75. Well, I'm gonna let this car go a little bit so I can catch up to it. We in sport mode. Let's see what it's hitting for. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. 75, 77. Oh my goodness. That's 77 miles an hour. And that's only at 15 kilowatts. That's only at 15 kilowatts. Oh my God. This is crazy. This is crazy out here. All right, let's bump it up to 20. Let's give it a 20 kilowatt shot. We're gonna bump the field weakening all up. We bumping it. We about to go stupid. We're going dumb right here. Let's go dumb right here. 20 kilowatts. It goes up to 25, just in case you guys know. Didn't know, I mean, just in case you guys didn't know, it goes up to 25 kilowatts. And we about to give it a 20 kilowatt shot with field weakening at 90. This is about to be stupid dumb. Oh, this is about to be stupid dumb. All right, let's give it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 80. We broke 80. 81 miles an hour. We broke 80. Oh my goodness. We broke 80. Oh my goodness. I've never done 80 on this bike. 80 miles per hour, guys. Holy smokes. We're
gonna give it one more shot down this back road. We're gonna give it one more shot down this back road so you guys see the power. 20 kilowatts. 90 field weakening. I just got 81 mile an hour. It might have went 82. I looked down at it, it was 81. And I almost messed my pants. Yes, indeed. 80. Dude. 80. That's incredible. Oh my goodness. All right, sport shot. 20 kilowatts. 90 field weakening. Let's catch that car. Oh my God, I cannot full throttle this. Oh, I cannot pull full throttle. Yes. Oh, nothing else can give you this feeling. Nothing else can give you this feeling right here than this right here. Nothing else. Man, I played football my whole life. I rode dirt bikes. I had a fast Mustang. Nothing gives you this feeling than an electric personal PEV that is just insanely powerful. Yes, indeed. Let's get it.